like somebody's CD record tape collection is all over the ground. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway, the Boorish factor is way up on this one because I'm just really testing out a camera setup. Some people yesterday were looking at it going, oh, what is that? Are you doing this because all the stuff is going on with the Black Lives Matter movement and all the craziness that's happening? And I'm like, well, it's because he works in the news business. He needs to be ready. And I'm like, sort of. Actually, while I've been laid up, I'm trying to do what I can to, with the resources I can use to play around a bit with the things that I have and see what I can come up with. And, there are some applications to this, doing, what do you call it, ride-alongs or interviews in a car or whatever, But kind of takes some time to set up. Got a hair. Takes time to set up, and it also takes time to edit, which is a luxury you don't have in the day-to-day news business. We're lucky if we can get one camera's footage on the air sometimes. Watching us 5, and I don't even think one of them's working. But that's okay, because the silly dog here is not really cooperating anyway. For some reason, he always wants to sit in the back seat. I don't think he likes the sound of the air conditioner. Well, Jimmy, I don't like the sound of the air conditioner either, but at least it's working, and it's very, very hot. And, I've taken this car into the mechanic and asked him about it. He said, well, sometimes they tend to do that. It could be something stuck in the motor, or it could be that the blower motor has something wrong with it, but until that blower quits, it's not worth tearing apart the dash, because that's what it would take to get to it, and that would cost a lot of money. If you've ever noticed, a lot of cars that have air conditioners that go out on them, it's usually a compressor, or if the air conditioner is working but it's not blowing, it's the blower. And a lot of times you see that people don't have either of those fixed. Like, they'll go with it as is, because compressors, I know, are very expensive to replace. And then the blower itself only becomes expensive because the labor involved, and you have to literally take the whole dashboard out of your car to get to it. I don't know if that's great design. I guess it saves space under the hood or whatever. I don't know why they do that. There was a time when cars, they would have the heater blower. You would open the hood, and there'd be this blower stuck to the firewall, and that would be the heater blower, in the days before a lot of cars had air conditioning. And then for some reason they moved that from that part of the firewall to the inside of the firewall underneath the dash. And it's pretty much completely inaccessible, or so I'm told by a lot of mechanics, without removing the dash. And the dash has a lot of wiring and ducting and everything else involved, and so it's not a simple, easy process. It's a lot of labor and a lot of time, both of which cost a lot of money. So, well, anyway, I know I bored everybody long enough with my trials and travails of why I have that loud sound in my car. But I really love this car, and it's done me well. It's got over 170,000 miles on it. Very little maintenance. So there's a lot of cars you can't say that about. And so anyway, I'll just make it a and I gotta say that all the cameras. And that one is probably not working. I won't do the front one. Right, Jimbo? So, see ya.